Be the demon. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kodansha Live. I am Misaki, Zoe, Hanji Zoe of Attack on Titan. And today I am your host for our show. Because today is, as I promised you guys, it's going to be, the entire episode is going to be featured on Attack on Titan special. We got some pretty cool announcements to make here, so I hope you stick around till the end. Then, but before we get into that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new digital manga that's coming out in October from Kodansha, because there's pretty interesting stuff is coming down the line. First up is Love After World Domination. This is kind of like a ultimate Romeo and Juliet story. It's like a romance between a guy who belongs to kind of like a hero group, and the other his partner is actually the head of the villainous group. And putting aside their differences, they're like kind of like getting into like this like early honeymoon phase of like relationships, but then of course there's like continuous battle that is going on behind them, so they have to kind of continue to keep their facade on. So it's kind of funny. If you're into kind of like a Sentai film type of setting, this is actually going to be your jam. Coming out in October 5. Next up is Arm Bodies Twining Intertwined. When I first read this title, I thought it was going to be BL, but it wasn't. It's actually about a woman who she had like kind of like a bad breakup in the previous relationship. Like the reason given to her for being dumped is that her sex is boring. So like she's kind of like traumatized by this experience, and like she kind of stayed away from like all kinds of relationship. But this guy who shows up to her like her work, and it's like, I don't know, there's like something going on between them, but like when it's the feelings confronted, she's like, I have this like emotional baggage that I'm not really over with, and the dude is like, yeah, I have something else going on too. So this story is about them two trying to work out their, whatever they feel like is like burdening to themselves through like straight up talking. And it's interesting how like how they treat their problems with each other. I don't know, it's really pretty nice. Our Bodies Intertwined is coming out in October 12th. Next up, Doing His Best to Confess by Satoru. This one is like a shoujo manga. It sets in high school, follows this life of this boy named Natsuaki-kun. He's like good looking, he's like pretty popular in school, all the girls like him. But like he's kind of a funny guy. He's like constantly like secretly observing this girl who sits next to him, and nobody knows this. Like everybody thinks he's just kind of like standoffish, aloof, because like he's too cool. But like in actual, he's a little too shy to even talk to this girl. So like he's like constantly just like semi creeping on him. That's like actually on the cover, him checking out that girl secretly. Pretty funny. It's like a lot of internal dialogue for this like teenage guy. So if you want to check out Doing His Best to Confess by Satoru, it's coming out in October 15th. There's another manga that is coming out on October 19th, and that is Tesla Note. I'm pretty stoked about this one because it's actually a story written by the writer of Tiger and Bunny, which is I'm a pretty it's one of my favorites. And yeah, this one is also like a body cup type of situation. Follows like the main character Botan, who's an average high school girl or not. She's actually like trained as like a ninja since like she was younger, and to be like kind of groomed to be an elite government agent. So this is like her getting her first gig as an agent. She has a new partner who doesn't seem to get along. I'm not too sure, but like they're just like kind of feeling out each other right now. Their mission is to look for these things called Tesla shards, which has this like kind of supernatural powers to it. They explain it in more like a science fiction terms too, which is actually pretty interesting. And of course, it kind of gets into like the buddy cop movie type of vibe too, which is pretty exciting. Tesla Note that is coming out on Street October 19th. And then there's even given the worthless praiser class. I am actually the strongest. This is like the saddest title ever. He's not worthless, dude. He's like He's like has this like eyes to pretty much come up with like the values of what they find in these adventures. But like, like he get kind of treated badly by his party, who just kind of uses his ability, and like, when it comes down to like a really tight spot, they try to like ditch him by like kind of using him as like a decoy or something. So like coming out from this really like terrible situation, he gets some help, which is the two characters that you see on his cover, but they're not like what you really think of them as. They're pretty unique characters who are willing to help him out. So like, could he come out of this situation alive is where the story begins. In even the worthless appraiser class, I am actually the strongest. So if you're a fan of Isekai series, check it out. And all the manga that I just mentioned, the chapter 1 previews are going to be available on Kodansha.us. Or you can just go over to your favorite digital retailers like Bookwalker, Comixology, Google Play, Kindle, Nook, Iznio. These places would all have like pre-order links, so you can just kind of book it and wait until the day the manga comes out. Phew. So that is all the manga that is coming out in October as digital titles, and it's pretty exciting to be able to have this kind of range of manga coming out from Kodansha. We have some books coming out in print as well as digital, and every month we're coming up as at least 4 titles that's like brand new to our library. So hope you check it out. Okay. All right, so as I promised, let's move on to Attack on Titan. I'm pretty sure you're here for that too. So let's see. I want to start off by sharing this special trailer, this is going to be the first time we'll be showing it. So I hope you like it.
I wonder where it all started. Even if all of this was set in stone from the start. Even if all of this is what I wanted. Everything is still ahead.
Once upon a time, the Eldian Empire used the power of the Titans to take over the world. Though the king retreated to the island of Paradis, he continued to reign. Tens of millions of Titans wandered, waiting on that island with the power to crush the world. But someone has stolen away the founding Titan. The world is in danger once more. A man has appeared who opposes King Fritz's peaceful world. This man is a rebel against peace, and his name is Eren Yeager.
This is the ultimate endgame. Attack on Titan, Final Volume 34, available on October 19th.
Yo, that was really cool. I don't know if you're like a real hardcore fan of Attack on Titan, you might have noticed that certain somebody, i.e. Bryce, was doing the voice in this trailer too, so special thanks to him. As you may have heard, Attack on Titan is coming to a grand finale. this means that we're going to finally find out what is going to happen at the end, what Aaron's going to decide in this ultimate battle between him versus the world. It's pretty intense. You're not going to regret it waiting for this moment, because it's like one of the greatest manga ending that I've seen of all time. So like I'm very excited. We're literally counting days until the final volume comes out, hit the street on October 19th, right now on our website, Kodansha.us. And not only that, I just wanted to let you know that like when that day comes, October 19th, there's going to be like a lot of choices like of like what type of like, you could choose your own adventure, so to speak. So this is what I mean, like if you go to like Books A Million, they would have like their own variant cover that is kind of only available for them. Or if you have Kinokuniya as your favorite store, they always come through with cool stuff. Like they got their variants, but they also have an extra shikishi board that comes as an exclusive with a purchase only at Kinokuniya. And Barnes and Nobles, if you're a fan of BNN, like if you purchase the final volume of AOT, there you will be getting a exclusive poster. And also at the stores, the special Attack on Titan tote bag is available for sale too. So like you can make it into like a whole set, and like you can take the entire thing with you home. And like if you can't choose, like okay, which volume 34 am I gonna like own, here's like another offer that we have. So like right now we just started this Attack on Titan Twitter giveaway on our Twitter account, Kodansha Manga. Basically, you go to our Twitter account, find this tweet that says win Attack on Titan final volume variants exclusive, and gets this, an autograph by Hajime Isayama sensei. So he's gonna be like signing the standard edition of the Attack on Titan final volume. And on top of that, you get to collect all the variants and exclusives available from all retailers. So all you have to do is like follow these four accounts that's mentioned and retweet this tweet. And more details are found on this link that is also attached to it. So I hope if you have Twitter, just go over there and check it out. Yeah. So so that was one of the announcements that we had today. But we have something special for you, especially if you're from like the U.S. side. So this is a new announcement, is that the Attack on Titan manga gallery is coming to Anime NYC. Yes, this is like the first time we'll be back at conventions, and I am so happy that we're going to be at our favorite show, Anime NYC. It's held in Manhattan Javits Center. We're going to have a special exhibition featuring the artwork throughout the series of Attack on Titan, celebrating the evolution of the artwork by Hajime Isayama sensei. And not only that, we'll be celebrating all the fans who's been with us for the past 11 years of Attack on Titan series, who's always been supportive. So to give a shout out to all the fans of Attack on Titan, we're dedicating a wall in the gallery that would be featuring your voices. So to be a part of this, like all you have to do is use this hashtag, thanks Attack on Titan. You can post your videos, pictures, like your Attack on Titan shrine pictures, for example, or you can just like write how you really felt about the end of Attack on Titan as like a message. Like just show your love to Attack on Titan. Your message might be selected to be a part of our gallery. Or like if you want to just take a look at what everybody else is saying, you can check out this URL here, AOT Manga Gallery. And then you'll be able to see what they're doing. Oh, actually, let me show you this. So this is where you can see actually where the fans are saying about this like phenomenal moment. We're like literally counting days. We have 19 more days until this final volume hits the streets. And And then if you go below, there's this thing called Attack on Titan message board. You see that there's some posts already like posted up here with the hashtag thanks on Attack on Titan. We're hoping to see more of these type of posts from you guys. Like, this is so that we can kind of come together as like a community of like fans of Attack on Titan. So I'm looking forward to see your stuff on here, and go post your stuff now. Okay, so as like some, I really wanted to feature someone like the uber fans of the series Attack on Titan, and there was like one person that really came to my mind that I wanted to feature as like a fan of Attack on Titan, legit. And his name is IQ. You might know him from his track Titan Slayer, which is like it's like about Attack on Titan from the perspective of Eren. It's actually pretty cool. I got a special interview with him today to show it with you guys. Yeah, check it out. IQ, man, I've been like trying to remember how we met, like since I was like, okay, I'm gonna interview him. I know you since like, I'm trying to think, like, is it 2015 or something? Like,
yeah, it's been a hot minute.
A minute.
Anime Expo, I think it was.
It was at AX.
Yeah, whichever one it was huge. I think it was AX though. Yeah. It's you guys had the book that you put together. And what happened? I saw something Attack on Titan and got excited. It was Attack on Titan that got me back into like reading manga.
Oh, for real?
Because I had stopped for a long time because what ended up happening was I wasn't finding as much joy watching the shows.
I see.
And pretty much I would read it first and then I would watch it, right? But the thing that I realized is that I would always be upset no matter what it was. Like, and you know how people sub versus dubbed and blah, blah, blah. I realized that every step of the process, I get more and more angry, right?
When it's away from the source, for sure. That's where it all kind of started. It's really dense and concentrated information you get, like straight from the brain of the creator, But like before you dropped out, like what were you reading? Like what was your starter?
Oh crap!
Do you remember?
Let me think.
I know, it's like old times. I grew up with my share of manga. Like Dragon Ball was going on. Like that's everybody's manga at the time.
See, I never read it.
You didn't read that one? What?
Nope.
It's another one. It's pretty cool to see now, maybe.
Nah, back in the day, for me, it was more like finding what I could find, but things that I remember, like I remember Naruto, I remember like Akira and
yeah.
What else? Oh, Berserk. Like
you went on the deep end. Like, you started on the deep end of the pool. What?
But that's the stuff that I used to, I used to read.
Hey, like about the music thing though. Like you're been working on music for how long? Like,
oh man, 10 years or something.
10
like
years
that.
or so.
It's been a while, like off and on, but I've always written.
Right.
So yeah, it's
where it
been,
started.
Yeah, it's over 10 years at this point.
Like honestly, I don't think until I met you, I don't think I know any musician who actually like write about this subject in a way that you do, and it just kind of blew my mind actually. Like off the go, like I saw you and I heard your music, I was like, I just never seen somebody taking it to this level. And like, I'm just like, I don't know. I was just really amazed. I just remember.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people that started doing like anime rap before me.
Yeah.
Like, so I can't say that I'm like the oldest of G's, but I'm back there.
Do you remember like when you first came up as like Titan Slayer? Mm-hmm. Like how, like what was the context? Like what were you going through back then, and like what made you want to write about it? Do you remember?
What made me? Okay, so let's see. When I first watched Attack on Titan, I was a little jarred by like, of course, like the beginning, and pretty much it reminded, there were so many parallels, I guess, to the life that I lived and where I came from, that I immediately kind of like clung to the story, because it reminded me of some things where if you take Titans away, right, and you think corporations or or entities of influence in your current world, right? Like, that's the immediate parallel that I saw. And when I saw, like, his mom get taken out, for me mentally, I thought more of my mother and the hardships that she went through and the things that she went through in life, right, to keep us safe in places that were full of titans that weren't necessarily titans.
Do you have anything you want to say, shout out at the end, like you can mention about your new projects, or any last message to, like the fans who are listening? I'm just happy to kind of celebrate this with you, like, when the Attack on Titan coming to an end. I was like, the only person that I want to party with is IQ. So I'm so happy you're here talking to me.
See, because that's you know how hard I've been going over these years. It's
I know
it's been hard.
I know,
and that part is
why.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like as far as things that I have coming up, I'm working on a new project. It's not completely anime related. It's more like animes more. Okay, so for the last couple of years, I've been working on a couple of different projects, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I have like one project that's Gundam related, and it's like a real great hip hop album. I have another project that's a culmination of my different experiences. So it's, like some is anime, some is not anime, some are life experiences, some are video games, and it's called Digital Sunshine. It's gonna be the first time I do a Kickstarter.
Oh, nice, cool. So like, if I want to just like shove some money in the jar, like I'll look for you on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. And you can find me on everything music, MUSICIQ EYEQ.
Okay, I'll look for you. I'll tell everyone to look for you, and I'm looking forward to this new album that you're coming out.
And I'm
like,
looking forward to this book, but no. Sorry,
yeah, I'll hook you up, dude. I'll totally hook you up. If manga is something, then I can give it to you. So
yeah.
I appreciate it, IQ. Thank you so much for being you. And looking forward to see you again pretty soon, dude. I can't live in my own house anymore.
Oh.
I'm coming out very soon to the convention, so
well, see, that's what's up. You let me know so I can make the plan to come.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. All
right. Yo, thank you, IQ, for nerding out with me. It's like really cool to be able to like talk to my friends about the things that I really into. I'm sure you feel that same way, but it's like it's extra special when you have like a series that's been going on for so long, like Attack on Titan, that you could share with like so many people. So this is my special place in my heart, Attack on Titan. Let's see. Speaking of that convention, like in that conversation, we're actually going to be showing some sneak preview of the Attack on Titan gallery at a New York Comic Con. If you're going to be in the Big Apples this weekend, it's happening. It's this weekend. So like, if you want to see what the gallery is going to be, like it's going to be just a taste of it. But you will be able to see that at New York Comic Con. So be sure to visit the Funimation booth. We're collaborating with them on this project. So you will see us there. Let's see. I wanted to like kind of talk about see the chat, what people are saying on there. It's a little crazier than usual on there, but I see that some people are like kind of digging the trailer that we have shared. Like the Shebak says, okay, that was dope about the trailer. Yeah, totally agree. Thanks for the trailer, says Edgar Moreno. Yeah, thanks, Edgar. We're going to be posting that on Kodansha US YouTube a little bit later on. So if you like it, I hope you share it with your friends. And let's see. And there's a person named just going by R is saying that, hi, I'm 65, but I'm an AOT fan. I'm watching the anime with my family. It's so good. Hope you read this, Isayama. Praying for you. That's pretty cool. You know, like this series, Attack on Titan, has like definitely became like a multi-generational series, which is like super amazing to me. That the fact that, you know, somebody who's been following the series could like pass on the series to, you know, their younger families. That's actually the fruit of this whole series. I think that's awesome. Eren mejor protagonista shonen. I think that's yeah. I totally get you on this one. Just from yeah. Pretty cool that there's like other people from like all over the world is tuning into the show. Like it really blows my mind. It's not just like in the US, but like we just cross over just like that from anywhere. So like anybody from anywhere is welcome here at Kodansha Live. I think that's all the time that we have for today. I'm really happy that you guys joined us here today at Kodansha Live. Actually, I want to give you a little preview of what's going to be next for us. So next episode, this is going to be about Girlfriend. I don't know if you've been following the anime series, but it's really hilarious. It's based on the manga by creator named Hiroyuki, who you might know also from Aho Girl. So we'll have like a special fan Q&A with Hiroyuki. More details will be coming soon. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's where I'm going to drop the link for the fan Q&A. All you have to do is look for the premiere of the next episode of Kodansha Live. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. I'm out.